My daughter's a 2-time cancer survivor, and I really feel like the site gave her cancer.
I'm so sorry. How old is your daughter?
She's 9 now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is she cancer-free now?
She is right now, thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah, and we know 54 other kids in our community with cancer.
What do you think we can do to help?
I think that Senator Stern's a good person to talk to. Him hearing from you would be brilliant.
It really is clear how many people are affected and how many people really want it cleaned up. Automatically, you just want to do anything you can to help. We just want to make sure that we could get the site cleaned up so this doesn't keep happening.
Is this all your hair?
Yeah,
It's wild.
it's how he blow dried it. It's kind of Jennifer Aniston-y.
I like it.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Melissa.
I'm
so
Kim.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Stacy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
Courtney.
When the fires happened last year, Courtney found out it started from the Santa Susana Field Lab. This site is extremely toxic and could be really damaging people's health. We are just miles away from this place. I remember hearing those stories about there's a street, everyone on the street is sick. Lisa Miles has been one of my mom's best friends since before I was even born, and her husband, who we were all extremely close to for the past 6 years, has been really sick. So today we are meeting with this group of moms that has been fighting this issue for years. I think it's really important that we get more information and see what we can do to actually help.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, of course. I think we both wanted to get more information just about,
What's really going on?
yeah.
So the Santa Susana story is complicated because there are different responsible parties that have been involved. There's widespread contamination in the soil, in the groundwater, and in the surface water. NASA is responsible for cleaning up areas where the rocket engine testing occurred, which has heavy chemical contamination. The Department of Energy is responsible for cleaning up the area where the nuclear work occurred, but Boeing owns most of the site. In 2010, they said it was going to be cleaned up. By 2017, they haven't even started.
And people started to realize this isn't just scientists arguing over little insignificant facts. This is actually hurting people and children. My daughter's a 2-time cancer survivor, and I really feel like the site gave her cancer.
I'm so sorry. How old is your daughter?
She's 9 now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is she cancer-free now?
She is right now, thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah, and we know 54 other kids in our community with cancer.
What do you think we can do to help?
I think that Senator Stern's a good person to talk to. Him hearing from you would be brilliant.
It really is clear how many people are affected and how many people really want it cleaned up. Automatically, you just want to do anything you can to help. We just want to make sure that we could get the site cleaned up so this doesn't keep happening.
Well, I'll definitely reach out and meet with Senator Stern, hopefully within a week.
This is exciting.
It really is.
For the first time, I feel like we have hope. And
Oh, good.
yeah, really, thank you.
I really
Thank
hope
you
that we
both
can
for-
help.
I know, I hope we can help.
We're trying to change the world. We do need to change too. Water bottles? Okay, you're right. I'm only having these from now on. Hi.
Henry.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
On some prison reform work that I was doing, I met Senator Stern. He represents our area and is actively involved in trying to help cleaning up the Santa Susana Field Lab.
So literally I called Kanye from the car right after we met with the moms.
Yeah.
And I go, what are you doing? He's like, I'm heading to Simi Valley to go check out this new office space that I might want out there. And I was like, Simi Valley? That's right next to the Santa Susana Field Laboratory. You can't have an office in Simi Valley. And
You didn't even know?
No.
Well, I mean, this has been living under all of our noses for decades, and no one wanted to talk about it. But, we gotta just start getting soil off the mountain.
How do we help?
So I think we're going to have to go push both Boeing and the feds to clean up their mess.
So what if we publicly went after them?
Yeah, you've got an incredible megaphone and a lot of credibility, especially as people who live here. Shame helps. I mean, you happen to have a Twitter account. You're scary. You're nice, but you guys you can be scary too. So
We have things to say.
yeah.
It's been years since this contamination occurred, and nobody has been able to get this cleanup to happen. But I definitely think that we could use our voices to push this along, and we're happy to do so.
So nice.
Yeah, really nice to meet you
Thank you
too.
for coming also
No.
so last second.
No,
to
totally.
meet with us.
So we'll get to work.
good to see you.
Okay, you
Thank
too.
you.
Okay, keep it up.
Wow, my shake is so disgusting today. I don't even think I can eat it.
Well, it really looks disgusting.
It's normally good. Oh, here's the sign, Rock the Cleanup.
Oh.
So this event is supposed to put pressure on the elected officials because they've already agreed to do the cleanup, but they just haven't done it.
I think this is so important.
After talking to the moms and Senator Stern, I realized how serious this really is. And I just think it's super important that we bring awareness to this. So today I'm gonna go to this event called Rock the Cleanup, and it is an event that the moms have put together so that we can see what we can do to help.
Hi, good to see you. Yeah, hi. Good to see you again. Hi. Hi, Courtney.
I actually met your sister. One time she came to the hospital and visited my daughter Hazel, and she brought a bunch of little gifts for her, like a space thing to put on the wall. And she was just so sweet. No, it was Kylie. And then she came back and wrote a special note for Hazel because she really connected to her. This is Hazel. So anyway, but I'm really thankful you guys are here and speaking for our kids.
Come on over and join the fun.
For sure.
We have wishes over here that we're ready to
You have them readdressed to the different congressmen in the area. If you guys want to do that, you can. And then the rocks we're painting over there.
This is my daughter Grace.
Hi, Grace.
She went through treatment with Hazel. That's how they got to know each other.
What'd you say? 60 years has been way too long. We know you care to help the families that are all affected by the Santa Susana Field Lab. Please clean up the site.
Today we're going to create art as a symbol of our unity and our community.
We've been hurt and divided for years, and we want to heal our community. I want my friend Lori to share a little bit of her story and why she got involved.
My daughter Hazel, she was 2 years old in 2013, and they found a Nerf football-sized tumor inside her abdomen. And within 2 days, we had a cancer diagnosis. She went through 18 months of treatment, chemotherapy, radiation, an 8-hour tumor resection surgery, a stem cell transplant, which led to such devastating side effects, she ended up in the ICU for 4 weeks in a coma. She almost didn't pull through, but she did. She made a full recovery, and we enjoyed 2.5 years of glorious remission. And then she relapsed. And it was March of last year that she took her last breath at Children's Hospital. Grace and Hazel were very close, so I know what it's like to lose a child with cancer, and nobody should ever have to face that again.
Hearing from these moms and just having them walk through their pain and what they've been through with their children, I couldn't even imagine if this was one of my children.
She comes from Katie Hill's office.
Yes,
And,
our representative.
And this is something that you are probably aware of, but I thought you guys would really like to see what is happening, and rather quickly too.
Yeah, there's 6 members of Congress, as well as Senator Dianne Feinstein, who have submitted a letter that all 3 responsible parties take effective action to ensure full cleanup in a timely manner.
You gotta show the signatures.
Yeah, so we got signatures.
This is really powerful. We've never had this before.
Wow.
This has never happened before.
Amazing.
Of course.
Yes, thank you, Katie Hill.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And again, we so appreciate the Kardashians' help getting this out to social media, because they have a power that none of us possess. And that's the power of the people. So again, thank you guys for helping us. And your moms too.
Thank you.
It finally seems like there's been some movement to really make all the parties responsible for actually cleaning up the site. It's definitely a step in the right direction, but I know there's a long way to go. So Kourtney and I will definitely continue to use our voice and help in any way that we can.
Gracie wanted to share something. Go ahead, Gracie.
Thank you so much. This is so nice. Can I get a hug for giving it? No? No worries.
Okay, y'all, grab your tea and maybe a tissue, because today's story, woo, it's got drama, heart, and yes, even a little shade. So picture this. A mum steps up and says, "My daughter's a 2-time cancer survivor." Like, excuse me, super mum alert. But here's the kicker. She believes her daughter's cancer was caused by toxic contamination from the Santa Susana Field Lab. Yup, a nuclear and rocket testing site right in their backyard. I mean, who needs sci-fi movies when real life is this wild? And it doesn't stop there. Turns out over 50 kids in their neighborhood have been diagnosed with cancer. 50. That's not just a coincidence, that's a full-on Netflix documentary waiting to happen. Now enter Kourtney Kardashian. Yes, that Kourtney. Sis showed up with a fresh blowout that was giving Jennifer Aniston but make it Malibu vibes. But forget the hair. She rolled up ready to fight for these families. Honestly, love to see it. She met with the moms, heard their heartbreaking stories, and was like, "We need to clean this mess up." And not just talking the talk. She's calling senators, putting people on blast. I mean, I wish I could call my senator, but last time I tried, they hung up after I asked for Beyoncé tickets. And get this, Kanye almost rented an office next to the toxic site. Kourtney was like, "Babe, no, that's literally a supervillain origin story waiting to happen." They even hosted an event called Rock the Cleanup, where kids painted rocks with messages to pressure officials. And honestly, it's giving wholesome activism meets arts and crafts. I'm obsessed. At the end of the day, these families aren't asking for much, they just want the site cleaned up so more kids don't get sick. And it's been 60 years of waiting. Like, come on, if you all can launch rockets into space, surely you can scoop up some toxic dirt, right? So to the mums fighting, to the kids battling, and to Kourtney out here using her platform for good, we see you, we love you, and we're rooting for you. And y'all, what do you think? Should celebrities be using their platforms more for issues like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and spill your opinion down below. Spill Nation loves a good conversation, and you know I'll be reading every single comment. Until next time, stay spicy, stay informed, and keep spilling.